A meeting on modernization of the agricultural sector was held at the Presidential Secretariat yesterday under the patronage of President Ranil Wickremesinghe. During the meeting, the President unveiled a proposed initiative which involves the establishing of an agricultural modernization task force. The task force, which is yet to be operational, is set to encompass all crops and sectors within the industry. Addressing the critical need for collaboration between the government and the private sector, the task force is anticipated to pave the way for comprehensive agricultural reforms. Addressing the critical need for collaboration between the government and the private sector, the task force is anticipated to pave the way for comprehensive agricultural reforms. The task force will include representatives from the relevant government departments and select private sector entities, reflecting the need for a multifaceted approach. According to the President's Media Division, the goal of the task force is to address specific subjects such as paddy cultivation, Mahavali development, and vegetable production.
If we are going to have a agricultural modernization program, we must first modernize the agricultural support system. I want to set up one agricultural modernization task force which will cover all crops and which will consist of the government and the private sector. Then we have to merge together what we have in the Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Plantations, and Ministry of Irrigation and Mahavali Development. We bring all these three together with the resources of 9 provincial councils. To that, can we also see how the private sector gets involved in different sectors? If we can agree on that, or those are willing to participate, then I can put a cabinet paper for this. Then I will be there, the Prime Minister will be there, the relevant ministers will also be there. Today I have also asked the Finance Ministry to rethink of the paddy purchasing system. We will back those who are going to be successful and have a good purchase scheme. I only want value for money, but these not my money, it's the people's money. So on that basis, can you start? Then we need finance for modernize the small farmers. We can tell them, but the ones who are good, even small millers, all must be able to buy new machine. It will force some out, others will be there in a better condition. Then if you want to have machinery, who's going to give you machinery? We must open a credit line after we finish debt restructuring, so that we can modernize, maybe to get only agricultural items. So that we modernize the agricultural system, keeping in mind our climate change targets, and finish it in a short time. Agrarian service centers must become, we can't be regulating it too much. Now, Udawalave water you are discussing here. What happened at Udawalave? Few months ago, you all released water for farming without telling any of us. News for farming. They were supposed to have, you were only supposed to put 10,000 to 12,000 acres in paddy, rest were to be other things. You did 25,000 acres in paddy, and I had to get blackguarded. At least when I'm getting blackguarded, I must find out why. No. So there's no planning. Someone decided somewhere we give this out, and then there's no water, people keep shouting. If we are to recover fast, two areas in which we can go fast, one is tourism, other is agriculture. And agriculture and tourism go in hand because people come to get food also.